Oh yeah, dude. Oh wait, let's see. Are we live? Oh, refresh. Why is it not saying that I'm live though? That's a problem. Fuck, this song is good, brother. Oh, and that ding 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 dong. Oh, do I just? Oh wait, do I have to? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong, brother? I thought I was supposed to put in the stream key. Somewhere within this area here, perhaps. Settings. Stream. There's no option to put in a stream key, though. Like, what the heck, man? What the heck? I just don't know. Well, hey, whatever, you know? Whatever. We're in here. Can we, hang on. What, can we... Does it say we're li- Oh, we're live. Okay. 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 Hey, here we are. Right? We're game. Let me take a gander on YouTube here and see what it's looking like. Bang bong diggy dong. Bong diggy dong. Bam bam diggy dong. Sping dong diggy dong dong. Alright. Let me look at this. Sping dong diggy dong dong. Alright. Let me look at this. Maybe I could probably turn the volume on that. I hope... is that gonna be too loud now? Hold on. Let's see. Maybe I could probably turn the volume on that. I hope... is that gonna be too loud now? Let's see. That sounds good to me. Oh. Now let me what I get, let me share it. Let me share it to the old Facebook Rooney. Ah, that's loud. Share. Post. Okay. Now. Share. Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, shit's goofing out here, brother. What should I do, like a reel? Yeah, let's do a reel. I'll just take a picture of the... Wait, was it? Why is it recording a video? Get out of here. It's just gonna be a picture, dude. Or my story. Okay, ah! God! Man, I hate Instagram. Story. Alright, let's just... What the heck? Oh my god. Oh man, that is unflattering. Can this just go, brother? Why does it not? Dude, Instagram has really got to get its shit together when it comes to cropping photos. I'm just gonna do a reel. I don't care. Give me the camera. Hey, come on. Oh, where am I? Hey, come come join on the stream. We're doing tier lists for a while. I'm going through a fast food one right now. Come argue with me. How cringe was that? Was that good enough, cringe-wise? Streaming. Okay. What was that now? Now it's gotta upload. The setup takes the longest. Posting. Okay. Ugh. And I'm definitely putting these headphones back on because this music is bubba banging. Alright. Video's up. I can get off of this. Bang. I'll do that. Put it over there. Okay. Alright. This was a video that I was working on. And I guess we're just turning it into a stream now. The way I have it laid out here is, I've never been, and also whoever created this tier list put in fake places, so I'm like sifting through this nonsense too. Like, what do you mean Cluckenbell? Like, what are we doing? Like, from games and movies, Chum Bucket, Krusty Burger, like, come on. I'm trying to go all in on the food here. You'll see a trend too as this goes on with which ones I have and haven't had. Like, a lot of these are West Coast or Southern. Alright, so let's just keep going, I guess. Publix, it's whatever. It's not anything special. I wouldn't seek it out. We also don't have it around here, so it would only be when I travel. In the video, I pointed out that at a time, I was seeing millions and millions of people a day running food trucks up and down the East Coast with my old crew. And, like, when we were in the South, I would make it a point to ask everybody, like, what the best places are, like fast food, like everything. In almost consistently across the board, everyone says that Whataburger is dog shit. And, that's just what I base this on. Mr. Beast Burger is terrible. I don't understand what would even make someone consider eating something from Mr. Beast Burger. And they don't even have, like, actual locations, right? They just outsource their things to other places, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe they have, like, a few places. I don't know. But anyway, everything I've had regarding Mr. Beast has been terrible. Their candy, their gummies, like all of it. It's just all really bad, like really bad. And the only reason it has any weight is because of kids, like the mostly kids who know and watch Mr. Beast and all that buy into his nonsense. It's the same thing with Prime and the kids who all wanted Prime because Logan and Jake Paul were all over it. It's just nonsense. That doesn't mean there's any quality behind the product. It's just the brand. The same reason most people buy Apple products at this point. So you're buying it for the Apple logo. All right, let's get cereal here now. I think I've removed all the ones that I haven't been to. Actually, nope, never been there. I don't even know what that is. Let me just double check. I think. Well, whatever. If I come back. All right, let's start from the top, I guess. Applebee's. This is also subject to change by the end of this. Like once everything's placed up here, I'm gonna go in and like tweak a little bit to double check everything. But for now, Applebee's, I'll say they're A, somewhere in A. They're just a basic kind of. It's like the. What am I hearing right now? Am I hearing this? Oh, I am. Dude, I thought I turned my volume all the way down. Anyway, they're like the what's a good way to put it? They're the fast food of no, it's not a good way. It's like there's like levels to it. So there's like the fast food, like McDonald's basic stuff, and then what the fast casual is one of them, and that would be like what Panera and stuff, because it's like it's better food, but it's also like atmospheric inside, and there's a drive-through, right? That would be fast casual, I would assume, Panera. And then above that is like just a base level restaurant, like a gimmicky restaurant like Friendly's, Olive Garden, stuff like that. And then you have like Outback Steakhouse and like Longhorn and stuff, and Cheesecake Factory, where those are like the more higher up type chain restaurants. And then after that, you start getting into like the bigger, like Cracker Barrel, I would also put in the same category as Cheesecake Factory and Outback and all that. So that's kind of like how my brain works in terms of like rating these kinds of places. So Applebee's is one of the best, I'd say, for that thing. But at the same time, like Applebee's, Ruby Tuesdays, and Chili's are like the same place. I don't know if you've ever been to all three of those places, but it's like you're walking into the same building. So I am gonna put all of those literally in the same spot. And there's just no way around it, honestly. They're exactly the same. What do we got? Arby's. Arby's gets a lot of hate, and although I haven't gotten like a ton of stuff from Arby's, I've never had an issue ordering Arby's food. Like, it's always been good whenever I've eaten it. It's just, it is what it is. Like, it's roast beef and meats and crap. And the fries are good, I guess. The spicier kind of fries. Or seasoned. I think Arby's is good. I'm not going to say it's on the level of Applebee's in them, but I think B is fair for Arby's. I know people who would straight up put it in F, and I'm like, I just don't get it. It's like, I feel like it's a stomach weakness kind of thing. Auntie Anne's, like the pretzels, it's like a gimmicky thing. It's like its own whatever, so it's kind of hard to rate as a restaurant or like fat, because it's one thing. It's pretzels. So I guess because it's like the best of that, I guess it would have to go in S. I don't, best of its category. I don't know. I don't seek out Auntie Anne's. You know what? That's not fair, because I'll put it in the same as like Publix. I'll put it ahead because I would seek it out before I would seek out Publix. Maybe that's how we have to rate this. What I would seek out above others. or what I would be willing to eat above other. Bojangles, I know I'm skipping a few here. F tier. It's fucking terrible, and I'm gonna put it right there. I can't believe it. When I went to South Carolina for the Foodies Fest down there. I was trying to try all of the food down there that I could, and Bojangles is dog water. It's like it's so bad. I don't understand it. You even going through the drive-through, you're looking at the menu and like this looks like the Dunkin' Donuts menu, but worse. It looks like plastic food, and it's just not good. Unbelievable, and they're everywhere too, which makes sense, I guess, because usually the worst things are in like McDonald's is everywhere, and that is like just you're eating just garbage. Baskin Robbins is good. It's good. It's good. I guess I'll put it there. It's ice cream. You know, it's that's it. And you know what? I would put Cold Stone better than Baskin Robbins, and Dairy Queen. All right, hear me out on this. Cold Stone quality-wise is better than Dairy Queen, but I still would rather eat Dairy Queen because I love Blizzard so much. I'm weak for Blizzards. That's like the one sweet kind of thing with me. I will eat like I'll specifically get like 2 extra large ones, like the massive thing that you can only get if you go to the location and ask for it. Okay, BJ's. I'm just gonna. I don't know if this is some other place, but I'm gonna assume this is like the BJ's store food. Same way like Costco has food, and BJ's stuff is all right. It's not. It's kind of middle of the road for me. So I guess B or C. I think I would put it in C. I wouldn't say it's better. You know what? Maybe. I don't know. These might get switched at some point. I don't know yet. Bob Evans is also fine. I would rank it the same as I would rank BJ's. Buffalo Wild Wings I would put in B, just because you can't really go wrong with that. Like you go in, the atmosphere is cool if you like sports. But also just the chicken, like the different flavors and everything. They have such good variety with sauces and spiciness and stuff. I get like the massive thing of the boneless wings with the ghost pepper flavor. Ooh, I know there's better chicken places, but that I would put that up there, and I would put that above Arby's. The more I see Arby's there, the more I need to bring it down. Burger King I would put above Arby's, but not better than Buffalo Wild Wings. Cheesecake Factory, again, like gimmicky, but I guess I would put that here. And do that. I guess that makes sense. Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna put better than Burger King. I wouldn't go to Chick-fil-A. I don't know, if Chick-fil-A had a like 20 or 30 pack of their nuggets, I would put them here, but because they don't, it goes here. That's literally the only reason, because honestly the nuggets are the only reason I go to Chick-fil-A. The nuggets and sauce. Chipotle, also, I'm going to put it here. And you know what? I'm going to put it above Chick-fil-A. Actually, I'm going to put Chipotle at the top of B. Because, no, you know what? I'm all over the place. Chipotle is definitely going in A above all of these. I will take Chipotle above all of these. And I get 2 big-ass double-wrapped burritos every single time. One with steak and one with whatever I'm feeling of the other ingredients. I go brown rice. You want my Chick-fil-A or my Chipotle order? This is it. 2 double-wrapped burritos. One of them with steak. Sometimes an extra portion if I'm feeling saucy. The brown rice. No beans, because I just don't like the texture of beans. It's not about the flavor or whatever. Lettuce. The fajita veggies. And the corn salsa. The sour cream. The... all of the things that you select as you go down, except for the white queso. And then I'll go back and forth between whether I want the red or the green salsa. And then for the other one, I either go chicken or I pick one of the other. Like the barbacoa is really good. Or if they have a promotional thing, I'll choose that. but that'll be my second protein. And then same thing, brown rice, all the fixins, and except for the ingredients, I will choose the opposite of whatever I chose for the first burrito. So if it's the corn salsa in the first one, I'll go with the regular salsa, chili salsa for the second one. If I got like the green sauce or the red sauce, I'll flip-flop with that. That's every time. That's what I do. I'll devour one of those, and those burritos are like the size of my head, dude. They're huge. I'll finish one in one go, and then maybe get halfway through the second one, and then stop, and then 30 minutes later when I get hungry again, I'll eat the other half, and then that'll be good for me. That's Alright, I can't believe I just said that out loud. Alright, Chuck E. Cheese, in terms of food, it's trash. I wouldn't say it's as bad as Mr. Beast Burger, because I can still sit there and eat pizza or whatever from Chuck E. Cheese above probably all these. But I don't think I'd take it above Arby's or any of that actual food. Cece's Pizza, also same thing. I'm not seeking it out, but I'd put it right around Chuck E. Cheese, right around there. Cinnabon, again, it's like, it's a dessert thing. Like, I guess it would just by default be with all of these ones, because I mean, how are you gonna mess up a sweet treat like that, really? Cracker Barrel, I've only been once, and it was when I was really little, and it didn't stick out to me. It wasn't memorable. I don't really hear anybody talking up the food at Cracker Barrel, really. For a lot of people, it seems like middle of the road, so I'm just gonna put it here. I can't imagine it's worse than, it's a legitimate restaurant at least, so I'm gonna put it above those. I'm gonna give it some respect. Dave & Buster's I actually mess with. I do like Dave & Buster's, and I would honestly say I like it more than all of these. So I'm gonna put it there. Denny's, all right, this is kind of a crazy one. To me, I mess with Denny's, dude. I like Denny's a lot. There was a time where I didn't, because they really sucked. But specifically, there's one that I would go to all the time. I have videos of me, like, drunk off my ass with my old friend group at Denny's. Just with, like, a sock puppet on my hand for some reason. It's one of those things where it's like, if you're drunk in the middle of the night, it's amazing. If you want to actually go for breakfast, it's amazing. Lunch, like, it's, for some reason, I don't know what it is, or I don't know if like within the last 5 to 6 years their quality went up or something, but Denny's for me is it's gonna go above, oh man, it's gonna go above pretty much all of these, except I think I would still get Chipotle. No, dude, oh my god, this is crazy to think about, but I think I would get Denny's over Chipotle. Like, the only thing that would, like, sway me here is distance, like travel distance, because I would have to travel further to go to a Denny's. So maybe this. I don't know. Let me know if anyone else is having this same dilemma. Oh man, Domino's. They are just basic, very very basic fast food pizza, so they're gonna go here. I'm still gonna take all of these over Domino's, but I would take Domino's over these. Dunkin', I think I just have to put Dunkin' right here. I would take it over all of these except Dairy Queen, just because on a good day I'm going to Dunkin' in the morning and I'm getting my large black iced coffee with liquid sugar. That's my Dunkin' order. Very simple. Firehouse subs, they're good. It's just they're gonna go there. It's just sandwiches, man. It's the same thing as Quiznos on here. Same thing. It's just grinders. What about Jersey Mike's? Jersey Mike's I'll put above those though. I just like their quality a little bit better. I'm kind of jumping all over the place here. Five Guys, in terms of burger joints, I'd say they're up there. I'd put it above Burger King. I'm not taking Five Guys over Chipotle, though. So that's just that. Friendly's, I will take over all of these kind of like basic restaurant places. Golden Corral is also, I'm going to put it down there. It's not anything special. and I'm just, that's all I'm gonna say on it. I'm not a fan. Haagen-Dazs, there really isn't many of these actual locations, but I have been to one in Philadelphia, and it's, again, it's just ice cream. It's the same thing as the Ben and Jerry's location. Like it's like, how are you're not messing it up? If you have the little pints of ice cream, you know what you're getting into. Hooters, I know a lot of people who will swear up and down that Hooters has great food, but they have always had notoriously bad food. So I don't know where that's coming from. Their food is, everything there is bad, except sometimes their wings can be good. It's terrible, and they don't even, like, the one draw or like appeal of Hooters was the big titties of the women who work, and they don't even do that anymore because of all the regulations and stuff. Like, you have, I don't know, like, that's the whole point of the place, and it's like not a thing anymore. So it's, a lot of them are going bankrupt. Anyway, IHOP, and here's the thing here. In a Denny's versus IHOP debate, IHOP is going far down. All of the experiences I had at IHOP just felt like I was eating microwaved waffles from a box. Like, none of it really was good enough to even say it can compare to Denny's. But that being said, I would still eat it over everything in C in the middle of the road. I would eat it over all of this. And you know what? No, I wouldn't eat it over Domino's. Never mind. Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is all right. It's also wouldn't seek it out, and we don't really have them around here. So, I would put Jack in the Box above. I wouldn't put it above IHOP, but I'd put it right there. I think that's fair. Jimmy John's is good. I like Jimmy John's. I wouldn't eat it over Domino's, but I still think it belongs in B. KFC, again, up here. I think I would eat KFC over, honestly, right there. I wouldn't put it above Chick-fil-A, but it's right there. Krispy Kreme, again, same thing. Desserts, man. Like, I would eat Krispy Kreme above these, I guess. Maybe not. I would take ice cream over that. I would take it over Cinnabon, I guess. Little Caesars. Okay, this is either, you're either with me or you're against me on this. Little Caesars to me is the best of the fast food pizza chains. I could be biased because I spent a lot of time, and you know what? I'm putting it in A. I'm putting it at the end of A, but I'm putting it in A. I think it deserves A. That to me is the goated fast food pizza. Their sauce is sweet, and I don't know. They have the stuffed crust now, the pretzel crust, and they experiment with stuff, which I like. And they're getting bigger and bigger, so they're adding more unique things to the menu. I don't like that they don't do the $5 hot and ready pizzas anymore, but that was a time that we lived, and it was a beautiful time that got me through a lot of dinners. A lot of times where I didn't know what I was going to be eating for dinner that night, and Little Caesars was there for me. So Little Caesars is getting A. I don't care what anybody says. That's what it is. And if you, honestly, just even if I didn't say all that, if you still think that Domino's is better than Little Caesars, you're out of your fucking mind. Like, you got some brain cells missing or something. I don't know what to tell you. Longhorn Steakhouse, I still wouldn't put it above Friendly's just because Friendly's has more stuff. Long John Silver, not only am I allergic to seafood, but my aunt and my cousin's father worked at Long John and KFC and all these places, and Long John is by far the worst. It's just like if you think McDonald's is really bad for you food, Long John is that, but fish. Dude, like, that's so bad. McDonald's, good on them for, like, being the big dogs. I'll eat McDonald's before them. So, C, middle of the road, pretty much. I'm not eating McDonald's over anything above that. I couldn't sit here and I couldn't look myself in the mirror if I made a decision like that. But I would eat it over this crap. And I will say the 13 cookie tote from McDonald's is just unmatched in terms of sweets that you can get from somewhere. The ones at Subway were good for a while for me, but I don't know. They're just not. I think it's because they're not warmed up. There's just something different about the Subway ones. I don't know what it is, but they just don't hit the way the McDonald's cookies do. Oh, they're so good. And I would just kill 13 of them. Bang, right there with a cup of milk. Ugh. And there's some times where I get in the mood, I want Big Macs. You know. I'm human. Moe's is good. I like Moe's. I would put Moe's up by probably there. Nathan's only been like once or twice. I would put Nathan's above Arby's. Better than Arby's. And you know what? I would put Jersey Mike's there. I'd put Quiznos there. Firehouse there. I like the subs. Where's Subway? Subway's got to be here, right? Yeah, Subway. I would do the same thing. I'll still take all those over Subway, but for subs, that's where those are going. All right. Let me just take a look. I know I'm gonna go over it all again after, but Olive Garden, I like Olive Garden, but again, it's just one of those basic things. Outback is same thing. It's same as Longhorn, pretty much. Same thing. P.F. Chang's. I think I've literally been to P.F. Chang's once, maybe twice. Middle of the road, whatever. Like, I'll take Panda Express above P.F. Chang's and above. Actually, I think I take Panda over. Oh, wow. I didn't realize how much I liked Panda. We'll put it in the top of B for now. I do like Panda Express. I like their portions and I like the rice. I like everything that they do. There isn't really many of them left. I think the mall is like the closest place I could get Panda right now. Panera Bread. I will take Panera over a lot of these, honestly. I think I take it over Cheesecake Factory, I think. There's just stuff at Panera that I'm like, I can't really get anywhere else, and I really like it. Oh, Texas Roadhouse. That's also going up with Longhorn and Outback. Papa John's. I worked at Papa John's briefly when I lived in Virginia. I really like their pizza. That's another one where people are kind of divided on it. I would put Papa John's right behind Little Caesars, honestly, in terms of pizza. Pizza Hut. So here's the thing. Back in the day, and I'm talking maybe 9-10 years ago, I would have said that, maybe even longer than that, it might have been more like 11 years ago, I would have said Pizza Hut is the best by far. But over the last decade, something happened with Pizza Hut, and it's not it anymore. The pizza is so paper thin, even when you order extra cheese or extra sauce. And like, the stuffed crust used to be the thing that would make me like still think that ordering it is a good idea. But even that doesn't pull me in anymore. Like, I just won't order from Pizza Hut anymore. And fun fact, I spoke with some representatives from Pizza Hut when I was in Albany, New York, I believe, and was asking like, hey, why are they all shutting down? Because in my state, I think there's one of them left in the entire state, and it's in a mall. Like, it's in a location. It's not its own place. And they were basically like, nobody wants the regional manager jobs because you have to oversee so many of the locations across the tri-state area. Like Massachusetts, New York, Connecticut, like that whole area in New England and New York, like the people just don't want the job, so they quit. So they have to keep closing down locations, and so we have to travel to even get Pizza Hut if we want it, and it's just not worth it for what you get. It's really not. Honestly, it belongs down here with CC's Pizza now. That's where I would put it. I would put it down with Chuck E. Cheese. No, that's not fair. It's still, you could still get something better than these from Pizza Hut, I guess. Whatever. Popeyes, I'm gonna put it down here. I'm not a fan of Popeyes. This might be a surprise to some people. Every single time that I've gotten Popeyes, something has been gross with the food, like bones in parts of the meal that shouldn't have bones anywhere near it, like the mashed potatoes or whatever. Weird, gross, floating debris in their sweet tea, like just all kinds of. And this is across multiple locations. It isn't just a one location thing. Like 3 or 4 different Popeyes locations I've had bad experiences at. So I just don't do it anymore. Like, so I've even had people tell me to go try this location. I did. Same thing. It's dog shit. Like, I'm sorry, but that is bad fast food chicken. Like, KFC is miles better than that. And you know what? I'm putting it down here. I wouldn't eat it before Cracker Barrel. Actually, and Cracker Barrel should be here. This should be like that. That should be like that. This should be down here. I'm tweaking again. I know I didn't want to. I would eat it above Auntie Anne's. That's about it though. Red Lobster. Again, I'm not a seafood guy. As you can see all the seafoods down here. But I have eaten at Red Lobster. It's trash seafood. It's like the gross. There's some things there that you can eat. Like they have good biscuits sometimes. But the food's just not worth it. I would still eat it over Mr. Beast Burger. And like for me, nothing is really worse than what I put in F tier. Like this shit is terrible. Red Robin's good. Red Robin I would put up by like Five Guys. Like right up here. I don't think I'd say I'd put it above Five Guys, but I would put Red Robin there. What do we got? Rita's. Is that Italian Ice? That shit bangs. I messed up some Italian Ice. I'd put it right around Krispy Kreme though. I'd take it above Baskin Robbins. Actually, no. You know what? I wouldn't. But I would take it over Krispy Kreme. Shake Shack, middle of the road. I do not care about Shake Shack. I'll take it over BJ's food, whatever, Arby's. But it's basic nonsense. Like Sonic, I would take over Shake Shack. Sonic, I would take over. I would put Sonic in A or in B. I would take Sonic over Five Guys. I would, but not over Moe's or any of those. What do we got? Starbucks. Again, I only order one thing from Starbucks. It's a chocolate mocha crunch, whatever thing. So I don't even really know. I guess I'd put it in the same place as all the sweets. No, that doesn't seem fair though. I guess I'll put it with Dunkin'. I guess I don't know. Taco Bell. I'm a sucker for Taco Bell. I really am. I would order Taco Bell. That's going here because if we're talking like Mexican style food, I'm not ordering Taco Bell over Moe's, but I do like Taco Bell. Fridays, it's going in the same area as Applebee's and all that nonsense. It's the same place. It's gonna go right in between, right before Ruby Tuesday. Waffle House, not good. It's the kind of place people go just to watch fights. I know that's a meme. I'm not being serious, but the food's just not good. It's basic bitch breakfast food. But I would still eat it over this crap, so I guess it's gonna go on the tail end. You know what? I would eat it over most of this actually, but I would still eat Popeyes over Waffle House. Wawa is just a gas station, bro. It's one of those anomalies in the industry that I don't understand that much. Because everyone who's down there in the South who like has Wawa near them, they swear by it. But it's like it's the equivalent to like Cumberland Farms up here to us. Like it's not anything crazy. It's a 7-Eleven, a slightly bigger 7-Eleven. It's really not anything special. Their food isn't anything insane. It's middle of the road. I would put it. The fact that it is like a gas station, you can get way more stuff there, bumps it up above all of this stuff. But like Cracker Barrel is a legitimate restaurant. I'm not putting Wawa above that. I'm just not doing that. That would be weird. Wendy's, to me, is the best fast food burger place. It's going... I will take Wendy's over just about anything. So, I would still eat Denny's. I would still... Oof. You know what? I would take Wendy's over Chipotle. Sorry, there isn't even anything else I got to... And you know what? Wendy's is going S tier, now that I think about it. These are both going S tier for me. All three of these are, actually. And you know what? Friendly's is, too, because their ice cream slaps. And Dairy Queen, because the Blizzards. Yeah, that's a better list now. Okay. White Castle, do not care for it. It's very basic. There's nothing that stands out about it. The burgers to me are very much like. Do you remember the burgers we used to get fed in like middle school and high school, where they're like weird griddle marks, almost like the burgers were cut in a cookie cutter? Like that's what White Castle is to me, with the very basic sawdust buns. I don't think I would eat White Castle over McDonald's. I wouldn't eat White Castle over. I would eat it over Arby's. No, I wouldn't actually. I wouldn't eat it. I would eat it over P.F. Chang's though. So I guess it's gonna go there. No, I would eat Pizza Hut before White Castle. I would eat Cracker Barrel before White Castle actually, and Wawa. Oh my god. Hold on now. I would. Okay, right there. That's where it's going. I would eat. I wouldn't. I would eat it over Waffle House, but I would not even eat it over Popeyes. Okay, Wingstop. It's good. Wingstop is good. Is good. I don't care what anybody says. It's good chicken wings. I'll take it over. I'll take it over most of this stuff. I take it over these restaurants. I could always go for some Wingstop. I'm not doing it over a steakhouse though. That's weird. I'm not doing it over Applebee's. Applebee's is close to my heart. That entree dish. Zaxby's is by far the best chicken place, and you know what? They're going. Zaxby's is going right there, and I'm not even gonna pay too much attention to it because I went down to South Carolina and I almost had a tear in my eye when I tried Zaxby's for the first time. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. By far the best chicken I had in the South. 7-Eleven, again, it's just a gas station, so I guess it's going down here, and I would have it. I'm biased because I'm from up here in New England, so we have these. We don't have Wawa up here. I would take 7-Eleven over Wawa, and that's the list. It's done now. Now let me go and see if I have to make any alterations here. Good. I think my S tier is good. So now it's just going to be a matter of whether I'm adding something to S tier or not. And I think I am. I think I would put the steakhouses in S tier as well. Just because it's a steakhouse, and steak is by far my favorite food on the planet. And I'm going to put Applebee's up there too. Just because, Applebee's and Chili's. Because those two are like the same exact place, but they just have different menu items. And at Chili's, or at Applebee's, there's the sweet honey chicken macaroni and cheese dish. Brother, I will order, like, if I'm ordering it delivered, I will order several of those entrees just for myself, because the portions are not big enough for how good that entree is. Oh, and that's the only thing I will order. I won't order anything else. I will order just that because it's that good. And it's so good that that's why Applebee's is where it is. That's how good that dish is. Let me know if you agree, because wow, dude. In Chili's, same thing. There's like a couple of things on the menu that like I will just always want over like mostly anything. All right, that looks good. Wingstop and A, that's good. These all I'm kind of putting in the same category, like the Dunkin' and sweets. All the sweet stuff we're gonna consider one item in A. Cheesecake Factory, I think I would eat that over these. Panera, actually, yeah, that's good where it is. TGI Fridays, yep. Dunkin' I would definitely have above all this. I wouldn't have Dunkin' over Papa John's, actually, so we're gonna put that there. I wouldn't have it over Little Caesars. Alright, this is getting weird now, because Panda I would definitely have here. Dave & Buster's I would have here. I'm thinking about it more, and taste-wise, I would put Chick-fil-A above Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't want to put too many things in A, because like I know we said these are all like in one category, but like they're taking up a lot of space, and there's no way that I can like do that. So let's just keep going. B, best to worst. This looks good. Over Domino's? No, I definitely think I would have. I think we're switching here. Jersey Mike's. I would take Jersey Mike's over Domino's. And Quiznos over Domino's. And Subway over Domino's. And Firehouse over Quiznos. or over Domino's. So I'm gonna put Domino's down next to McDonald's because I would eat McDonald's over Domino's too. Actually, no, I wouldn't. So we're gonna do that. Domino's is heading up the middle of the road. I'm not putting Pizza Hut above Cracker Barrel. That's insane. I'm also not putting Arby's above Cracker Barrel. That's insane. These can go above Cracker Barrel. Shake Shack, no. That's, I wouldn't even put that above 7-Eleven, honestly. Or no, I would. Jack in the Box is going at the end. BJ's is gonna go at the end now. P.F. Chang's at the end. Let me see here. We're gonna do that. Let's see here now. What are we looking at? How's the list looking? What are we thinking? Let me know what you guys think. I think this is it for me. I think this looks good. This is my official fast food restaurant whatever tier list. Oh man, this is weird too. And you know what's crazy? In like a year, I'm gonna come back and look at this, and I'm probably gonna disagree with like 5 of these choices. But I guess we'll see. All right, let me do an outro for the YouTube channel. All right, that was my fast food restaurant tier list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cool. Was that worth it? All right, what now? Let's go back. Okay. What else do we got for tier lists? Food and drink. Best cereals. Cereales. What else I got? I don't want to do food right now. Let's see. Anime and manga. Anime tier list. Oh my god. This will be a nightmare for me because there's so many that I wouldn't have seen. Like, I'm a big anime guy, but there's a lot that I haven't seen. Naruto all character. Oh my god. Jesus. Is this the most? Are the most characters? Which one has the most? Let me see. Naruto. We'll start with Naruto. Do it that way. Naruto. What is this? What? I don't like that. Characters. Naruto duo. All characters. This is not all characters, but whatever, I guess. Are we considering Boruto? Hang on. Naruto, Shippuden, Boruto. Oh, okay. Oh, they're openings. Dude, I don't care about the openings, dude. Naruto arcs. Ops. What is it, like his forms? Oh no, it's also... all 400 Naruto characters. Oh my god. This is massive. Oh my days, brother in heck. I bet we're missing some too. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna do this one, I guess. Alright. Alright, let me do a opening for the video. Alright. Warriors, going on? Tuv here. Welcome back. We're doing another tier list. This one is all Naruto characters. And I'm already looking, and I don't remember several of these. I think several of them are from filler episodes. So this is going to be weird. And you know what? I think we're just going to go and do the one where I'm going to know more of the characters. So we're going to use this one. This is what they say to use. Oh my god, they have like weird rankings here. Okay, this one's better. Alright, let's get after it. Hiruzen. He is wild. Third Hokage. I'm not gonna say God tier. He's definitely overpowered just because he can use all of the chakra natures, or 5. What is it? All 5? I don't know. Whatever. He's definitely overpowered. That's like the definition of overpowered. Was this Darui? Or no? There's because there's 2 of them. There's Darui and then there's the younger. Or there's the younger. Oh my God! Hold on. Let me look it up. I think it's Darui though. I think he's the older one. All right. Come on. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Hello? Are we gonna load or like what's up? Darui. And that's Shippuden. Right? Yeah, it's Darui. Okay. He kind of got shafted a bit in terms of like he had a bunch of cool moves and stuff, but like he ended up like not being like the greatest. I don't know. His battles were cool to watch because his power, like the lightning power, the black lightning and all that is really cool. We'll put him in exceptional for now, but it's subject to change. I like him. I think he was underutilized despite having like a major fight in the war arc. God tier. There's no way around it. Night Guy, Might Guy, God tier. He like almost by himself killed Madara in Sage mode. Like just a guy. There's just no way around it. He's one of the most powerful people in the entire show. That's just it. Asuma, he also got shafted. Very sad when he died. I would put him in exceptional, and I'd say he's better than Darui. Choji, oh man, I don't think I would put Choji above them, but he's still exceptional. The fact that he can get that huge is insane, and his power is cool. Danzo is overpowered. He just is. And if you know the lore, you know why he's not going above Hiruzen. Here is arguably my most hated character in all of Naruto, bro. Deidara is... I hate him so much. And he is trash. Like, he is legitimately trash. His moves are so easily countered. And, like, so finely specialized for, like, very specific, like, AoE style battles. Like, in 1v1 battles, like, what is he gonna do? Like, they kind of dumbed down the other characters that fought him to make his powers seem, like, exceptional. And they're just not. He's very inefficient. Like, he could be beat in so many ways that you can think of just off the top of your head. And the way in the English dub, I watched all the way through multiple times of all of Naruto and Shippuden and Boruto, whatever, in both English and Japanese, because it's one of those shows where it's one of the few shows where the English and Japanese sound good. Dragon Ball and the entire Dragon Ball universe, not so much. I cannot stand. It's the only one that I can't stand the Japanese version of, because the way that they did like these big masculine, like strong characters, their voices, and nobody can touch Shimmer or whatever. I always forget how to say his last name. The way he does Goku's voice acting, he's a prick for sure, but like he's the guy, dude. Like that's he's Goku. Nobody else is Goku. So yeah, the English voice actor for Deidara also just put the nail in the coffin for me in hating him. My main man Sasori, like shut up, you yellow-haired cuck. God, I hate him. Gaara's pretty overpowered, especially when he gets the lightened sand and uses the golden sand, dude. Oh man, he's a beast. Is it Hagoromo? What the hell? Like, he's obviously God tier. What the hell kind of question? This is Zabuza's. Wow, what the hell is his name? Everyone thought he was a girl for a long time. Oh my God, what? Me, not me, me. Ki, ooh. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank on the name, but I can picture the battle. It's the mirrors and throwing the little needles. Everyone thought it was a chick. It's a dude. It turned out to be Zabuza's best friend and like a sibling kind of thing. Zabuza died for him, and then when they came back, it was like they had a whole heartfelt thing. Man, it's crazy that I'm not thinking of the name, but I'm not gonna put him like I would say probably beat Choji. Oh, this is what the hell's his name? I forget his name too. Wasn't he the first demon? The first demon of the mist. Let's see if I remember the name. First demon of the mist. Her father? Was it his dad? No, it wasn't. Why did I always associate that guy with Zabuza? Wasn't he, didn't he have hang on. First owner of Juzo. Is that who it is? Right? That's him, right? With his little mouth thing. No, that's not Juzo. What the hell? Who am I looking at? Is he one of the dudes from the Leaf then? God, I really wish I could see properly. He's gotta be on here somewhere. That. What the damn heck, guy? I say, why, my man? What? With thing in mouth in rain. Is it that guy? Grown up? Possibly? Ugatsu? Is that who I'm thinking of? Ugatsu? No, was I right? It's Hanzo. I was thinking Hanzo. Wait. In Naruto. Is it Hanzo? Hanzo the Salamander? I think that is him. Okay, if that's Hanzo, which I think it is, he's let me see here. I'm gonna put Hanzo. He's definitely overpowered. I think actually Hanzo versus adult Garo would be a good fight. Is this Hashirama when he was young? Well, I mean, come on, he's God tier. I think he's definitely better than Guy, but like if Guy was able to do what he did to Madara, he would probably be able to do it to the first Hokage as well. I so I'm gonna be biased here. Uh, uh, oh man. Uh, hold on a second. What was I saying? I'm gonna be biased because Hidan is like top 3 for me. He's one of my top 3 characters. He an argument can be made for him being my favorite character, but he is top 3. Praise Joshin. So he's just going, and honestly, because he's not dead, I'm putting him here. I can't put him over like the god of gods, but he's definitely like if he got his hands on them, he could beat them. He can beat anybody. Like he's still alive. His head is probably still talking shit down at the bottom of the Nara forest. I know some people would claim that like he would have starved or whatever, but that's not how it works. Like a head cannot starve. If the body is destroyed, his head is still alive. His head doesn't need to eat. So there's no starvation happening there. I don't know what would make you think a head, the only part of a human that exists, a head, is starving. It doesn't make any sense. He doesn't need to eat. That's just always such a weird thing that I hear people saying. And then they cite like the fandom website or whatever, getting all the information. It's like you understand that's like Wikipedia. Anyone can put information there, right? Like there's been nobody professional in the Naruto writing whatever world has said that he's dead. They didn't even like make it seem like he was dead. They literally had him talking while in the ground to make it like that's his punishment. Like his head is going to be down there for eternity. Like that's just what it is. And then they cite the filler episode where he gets like a reanimation or whatever, but it's not like legit. Hinata, I'm gonna be real honest here. She couldn't even really do anything to Pain. I don't even think she'd be able to be. She could probably beat. I think she could probably beat. I'm gonna put her below average, just because I like her more than I like Deidara. Ino is kind of a beast actually. Her mind transfer jutsu is crazy. And the fact that she was able to do it to the entire battlefield in the war, that alone kind of puts her. I would put her right with Choji actually. And you know what? I would put her above Choji because she could just take control of him. So she can actually do that to him too, because with all the mirrors and shit, like she'd actually have a clearer shot at taking him out. You know what? I could see her beating him as well. Asuma would fuck her up though. Oh, this is not Shidai. Oh my god, Naruto's fake dad. Oh my god, dude, the names, they always escape me. Talks like this. He's got a funny English actor voice. Oh man. Oh my god. This sucks, dude. I know these characters' names. But I know everything about him. He's not overpowered. He's not really. I don't know. He's decent, I guess. Itachi. he's gonna go in God tier, but he's not beating any of these guys. He's not beating, actually, you know what? He could definitely beat Danzo, but he's not beating Hiruzen. Hiruzen would just... I think that he's got too many weapons in his arsenal. I don't think Itachi would be able to... I don't think he'd be able to even keep him in a Genjutsu. I just don't think it would be able to happen. He definitely wouldn't be able to do it to Hashirama or Tobirama. Also, I'm putting my boy Jiraiya right there. He's not quite at Hiruzen's level, but I still think that Itachi knew not to challenge Jiraiya, because Jiraiya would also not fall victim to that Genjutsu. And Genjutsu is honestly the one thing that puts Itachi... His battle prowess, his battle IQ and everything is up there. And, like, don't get me wrong, he's crazy. Like, I'm putting him above Danzo here. But I don't think that he would be able to beat Jiraiya. Because I don't think he'd be able to beat Pain either, honestly. So, that's what's going to have to happen. Jugo, he's actually crazy. Jugo is crazy. I think Jugo could beat a lot. I think Jugo could beat the Salamander. Here's my other contender for favorite character. 10 Tails Absorb, Sage Mode, Obito. Obito in general, my top 3, I usually wouldn't put Hidan in my top 3, because for some reason I always separated the heroes versus the villains. So if I'm gonna do that, if I'm gonna separate heroes and villains, my top 3 for heroes is always Minato, Kakashi, and Obito. Obito above Kakashi, but those 3, basically team Minato, was my whole, minus Rin, was my favorite group. For villains, it's always gonna be Hidan and Zabuza. Those 2 are just peak villains for me. I could add Shisui as another favorite, but and Sakumo, but those 2, there's so little information of them. I just love them. What little we have of them, I love, and I would kill for an entire, like, arc about Sakumo. Sakuma, I mean, because just him being, like, one of the most feared shinobi, one of the deadliest shinobi, and the only way he died because he took himself out, dude. Like, and his son is Kakashi, another one of the, like, most renowned ninja. He would have such an insane story to show in anime form. So that, like, him and Shisui, like, everything I've seen of Shisui would put him up there too. And, like, for me personally, his unfinished Susanoo is my favorite of all the Susanoo, even the ones that are finished. Just that green wide helmet looking one, like, it's so sick, dude. It's so sick. So those guys are, be aware that those guys are also going to be high up on the list at some point. Kabuto, just because of what he was able to accomplish, I'm going to put him... He was able to pretty much riggedy wreck everyone, but Itachi was the one that beat him in his most powerful form. Kaguya, she is... I guess she's above... yeah, she would be above Hagoromo. Oh, the different forms of Naruto are on here too. This is gonna be annoying. Kakashi, in his double Mangekyo phase, he was one of the main people that helped defeat Kaguya, so I'm gonna put him... 1v1, he's not taking Obito still, though. I'm gonna put him there. But in that phase, he's one of few that I think can beat Night Guy or outlast Night Guy when he's dual MS. And the only reason he didn't get to stay in that state longer is because of how much chakra it uses up having your Susanoo out. But he did what he did, and that lightning blade's crazy. All right. Was this Sasori? No, this is oh my god. God, I'm always forgetting the Akatsuki guys. But he's got the multiple hearts all over his body. Kakashi dealt the final blow. He's gonna go. Didn't he fight, or he knew Hashirama or something? He's not going above Hiruzen. He's not going. I think Jiraiya could probably take him out. And Itachi could definitely take him out. I don't think Kabuto would be able to take him out, though. So we're going to put him there. Danzo probably couldn't take him out either. Yeah, that seems fair. Kari. Her healing is the only thing that really makes her anything special, so I guess she would be below average. I don't think I could put her in trash because she has her uses. Is this a young Akuma? Not Akuma. See, I know his dog's name. Oh my god, dude, this is crazy. From the Wolf Clan, his little doggy do. They do oh my god, dude, I don't like this that I'm like just blanking on names randomly. But he's kind of a trash. Isn't he like on the police force now in Boruto because he can't really do anything? I still think he'd be able to beat them. Sasuke. Are all the grown versions of these characters on here too? They are. Okay. Alright, now I gotta think, I guess. I really, like, didn't want to. Oh my god, it's all of their versions. So I'm not doing the kid versions, bro. Why would I put the kid versions on here? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing child Naruto. Like, we're not this is a Shippuden list, brother. What else? That's child Neji. Like, I don't care. I'm not putting him in there. Madara. God mode Madara. Right there, obviously. Hashirama, in his regular mode, he was not stopping Sage Obito. And you know what? In EMS, or in fully, you know what? Is that the reanimation? Yeah, it is. So I'll put him here. Ado, Mr. B. He's going here because he can probably be taken over. Kimimaro, he's crazy. The Kekkei Genkai is nuts. I thought the Bone Kekkei Genkai was so cool. So he's gonna go. I think he could probably beat Asuma. I think Jugo would give him the business though. The non-tailed beast, tailed beast. Okay, this would be a good fight. But he's not beating. I don't think he can beat Ado. I really don't. And Itachi would also beat him. And Might Guy did beat him. I think that's fair where he's at. Conan, she's sick. I would put her up here. I'd put her. I don't know. Maybe. I think Gaara could beat her though. So we're gonna put her there. Konohamaru. He's a beast. I think if he really tried, he could beat Jugo. But I think Jugo's curse mark abilities gives him the edge. I don't think he can beat Conan. Forgetting his name now too. Him and Mamin. Uh, com, 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 shit, he's Gaara's adopted brother, dude. Him and Fan Bitch. Oh my god, dude. Why is this happening? It's just some of them I'm forgetting. He's a beast though. He handled Dater, he packed him up. I honestly think that he can fuck Choji up. I think his poison would actually, I think that would be a crazy fight to watch. Seeing Choji finally go full big ass butterfly mode and then watching poison take over like his giant body to kill him. Yeah, that would be cool. He would be a good counter to again, forgetting the name, Needle Boy, Zabuza's partner. I think that I'd put him above Darui. I'd put him above Ino. I think Asuma could find a way to take him out, though. So I'll put him there. She's done absolutely nothing. She tried using Genjutsu on Itachi, brother. Like, all she did was get a baby pumped into her by a dead guy. So she's going down here. I don't hate her the way I don't even really hate her. But Jesus. The lava release Kage, not Mifune, that's the samurai. Forgetting her name too. Mei, right? Her name's Mei. I don't remember. She's dope though. Definitely on the weaker side in terms of the Kage. I wouldn't say she's overpowered. I think she could definitely beat these guys. I think she could probably get taken over by Ino though. I think Ino could. And I think if he created a like heat resistant puppet, he could probably beat her too. And I think Asuma could beat her. I think Kimimaro could beat her. I don't know. Again, this is subject to change. We already have him on the list. I'm counting or doing one of each character. I'm not doing this whole, unless the change is like this drastic. Like, cause to me, you're a different person when you go into like this full sage whatever thing. Minato for me, I think Minato go right about there. And honestly, I think Kakashi's dual MS would beat Minato. It'd be close, but I think he would be able to beat him. I think Minato would be able to find a way to beat Hidan. I think it would probably take a while, but I think he could. I think Minato would be able to avoid Night Guy's final attack because he's so much faster. So that's that. And I think that no, Hashirama would beat Minato and would beat Kakashi, so he's going there. Night Guy, I think all of these guys could beat. Night Guy could probably, no, because if he bleeds, no, so Night Guy wouldn't be able to beat Hidan. Hidan's kind of like the benchmark now, because if you can beat Hidan, you graduate into like godhood pretty much. Even though like I'm still putting Night Guy in God mode there. Sage mode Naruto, I'm doing it this way because this is gonna be what, and this is gonna be strictly one-on-ones. Naruto is not beating these characters one-on-one. He could not beat them one-on-one. He needed Sasuke. That was the whole point of the whole thing. He's not beating Madara one-on-one either. Actually, he could beat Madara, and he could probably beat Hashirama one-on-one. Like, if it really, really came down to it, and they all used, like, their... No, you know what? He couldn't, because they can just capture the tailed beast. They can... If they really wanted to go all out, they could definitely beat him. But I think dual MS Kakashi loses to fully powered Naruto. Yeah. Obito, again, he's already on the list. The old fence sitter, his particle style is crazy. He helped so much during the war. I think he could definitely beat Danzo. If it was just a like right in front of each other fight, he's definitely beating Kabuto. He's definitely beating him. He could definitely beat Kisame. This is where it gets tricky now. I think he no. I think he deserves to be right in between Kisame and Eight Tails. B. I think that B would no, you know what? I think he would be able to beat B as well. I think Itachi is where the line gets drawn. I don't think he'd be able to beat Itachi. I think Itachi would be able to take advantage of him. Orochimaru beat Hiruzen, so he automatically gets put there. And you know what? He gets up here. He's not really gonna beat Night Guy, but he's beat the people that he's bested is crazy. Pain, Hiko, whatever the hell, the OG Pain, the main one, that was a part of Conan and other Uzumaki's team. He's not even here. He's literally not even here. He's not in this tier list. What the hell, dude? Doesn't make any sense. You got Conan on here, but not Nagato. Like, that's nuts. All right, whatever. Pain. I think Pain beats like most. He beats Danzo for sure. Pain definitely beats Kabuto. Actually, no. If Kabuto is doing the reanimation crap and can like control who does what, he can beat Pain. But I don't think. All right, so you know what? This actually means that Kabuto has to go right here. Kabuto, the only one who could beat Kabuto was Itachi. And I don't. Yeah. So Pain, I think, would definitely beat all of these ones, though. He'd probably beat Ado too. Pain could probably beat all of them, actually, all of these guys. But I don't think he can beat Kabuto. I think Kabuto has the hacks to beat him. Well, and now this is weird, because the only reason these two are above Pain is because of hacks. And the hacks that Jiraiya would be able to work through. But Jiraiya lost to Pain. So this becomes kind of difficult here, but I'm gonna leave it the way it is, because I feel like if Jiraiya like went full force from the beginning and knew everything, he'd probably be able to beat them. And the fact that there was multiple jumping him was also like, it just wasn't like a legit fight. He honestly, I think he'd whoop Hiruzen. I think he would whoop most of these people. Minato is not losing to A though, and neither are they. Yeah, I think this makes sense. I think Orochimaru could figure out a way to beat him too. He probably has a contingency to beat one of the thunder, the lightning people though. Is this Child? Rock Lee? Get out of here, dude. Okay, Sai. In terms of like ceiling, he's good, I guess. We'll put him in decent. Sakura, we're gonna count. I think we're gonna count Boruto with all of this crap too. Sakura, her healing and her pure strength does kind of make her overpowered. I think she could fuck Jugo up. I really do. I think that her punch would be stronger than his like rocket punch thing. But I don't think that she could beat Konohamaru. He's too much like Naruto, and he would be able to exploit her weaknesses quickly. And he knows too much. He's a Senju. I don't think she can beat Gaara, because this is where it starts getting into the heavy hitters here. I think this is a good spot, though. I think Sakura could beat pretty much all of these characters. Ino could definitely like capture her mind, but I think Sakura would be good enough with her medical ninjutsu and release and everything to stop it. I think she'd punch a hole clean through Choji. I think that's fair. A lot of people are going to disagree with that, but I don't care. I don't respect people who have the Sakura hate, especially after watching Boruto. Like, she was tandem fighting with Sasuke and delivered the final blow on like a exceptional Sharingan user. She's dangerous, brother. She is dangerous, and the fact that she has 1,000 healings. She's a problem. She's a problem for any nation. What do we got? Sasori. He was a beast. He was a problem for a while, but Sakura and Lady Chiyo beat him. He was definitely one of the weakest of the Akatsuki. Gaara could definitely beat him. I don't know if Conan could beat... Conan probably could beat him, actually. I don't know if Hanzo could beat him. I think he could probably also beat Jugo. So that's fair, I guess. Sasuke, also, you're going up with Naruto. Naruto beat him, though. So we're going there, and he admitted defeat. We're going to go Shikamaru. Also deserves to be God tier, because what he can do is just unreal. I do think that he can find a way to beat A. I do. I'm sorry. I think that he could. I think if anyone can find a way to beat A, an unbeatable character, pretty much, I think it would be Shikamaru. Shino, very underrated. If he wanted to, he can kill pretty much anyone on this list, but for some reason, he's nerfed so heavily, it's unbelievable. So I'm going to be realistic, and I'm going to put him where he should go. He could kill all of the human-based characters, pretty much. He can slaughter these people with bugs. Like, if you are made of flesh, he can kill you. I'm sorry, and I'm not going to change my mind on that. That is just factual, brother. Like... Shino is a problem, and I don't know why they've been so weird about his character. Like, they kind of have to make him a brief, like, jokey character, because if they unlocked his true potential, he would be a cheat code character. Like the Flash. Like, he would be a character that, like, basically nobody can beat. Like, he can make armor of bugs with the, like, that whole, like, armor durability, because, like, you know how, like, ants, if they were proportionate to humans, they'd be, like, super strength kind of thing. Like, durability in that sense, like, I don't know, there's, like, limitless possibilities to what he can do. Like, the poisons that he can do, just the bites themselves, from the insects, like, all of it. Like, and there's limitless insects, like, that's just an insane thing. So many of these characters are not immune to poison. A lot of them have been poisoned. Like, again, this is just another version of Naruto, putting it down there. Another version of Sasuke, putting it down there. Right, why don't they have, like, adult Naruto, like, from Boruto? They have no Boruto characters, but... Actually, that's Karin from Boruto, and that's adult Sasuke from Boruto. But nobody else. That's weird. Shisui, he's going up here. He's not beating these characters... But, I think he could find a way to beat Hidan, though, just with the limited knowledge we have of Shisui. So we're going to put him there. What is this? Jugo and Sasuke's partner when they were in Hebi and Taka. Oh my god, Water Boy. Half Shark. What? Suigetsu, that's his name, yep. He's... The fact that he has water clones and that he can become, like, incorporeal and stuff, that's a crazy advantage. I would honestly... That, to me, would put him up here. Like, not so much on Gaara's level, but, like, I could see him getting the best of Conan. I could see it. I could see him beating Sakura. I can see him beating all of these characters. I could see him beating Jugo. He's kind of got hacks. Tamari, I'll be real honest with you, she's kind of lame. She hasn't really done anything special. She pushed Madara back a little bit, but he literally brushed it off like he just got dirty. Like, why'd you do that? I don't really think she can beat any of these characters, really. I think Hinata would give her the hands. Like, Hinata at least was able to, like, break some of those rods that Pain stabbed into Naruto. That takes some crazy strength. Like, Tamari... I don't know, I don't like her. Ten also... weapons, like, she's good with weapons and stuff. If she has that fan, she was pretty crazy. But, like, again, that just puts her, like, slightly above Tamari. I still think Hinata would whoop her ass. Tobirama, he's going up here. Minato is already confirmed a little bit better than him, so he's not going above Minato, but he's definitely going above the rest of these characters. Alright, we got Mr. Absent through the entire 4th Ninja War, but he is wood style and can contain tailed beasts. He is a problem, but I think it stops there. I don't think he can beat any of these characters. Tsunade, she is also a beast, but Sakura surpassed her. I think that she could beat the rest of these characters, though. Zabuza, he's going... I think Zabuza could fuck him up. I think Zabuza could find a way to fuck A up. Zabuza could find a way to kill Shikamaru, for sure. Actually, maybe not. I think maybe I'm being a little careless. He can definitely beat forgetting his name, Yamato. And Zetsu was kind of crazy. I think his longevity is the most impressive part of his character. But the fact that he's able to just like wiggle around and take over bodies, and like he became a whole army, and like he was like the main army for the war. So, and I think the fact that he did as much as he did and almost took over Obito, like everything that he did was just so impressive. So I'm gonna put him right there. But I think all these characters kind of like shit on him a bit, and he also wouldn't be able to beat. You know what? Yeah, Shikamaru would be able to hold him, so we'll put him there, or we'll put him. You know what? I think actually all these characters would actually mess him up. I think Yamato could probably control him a little bit, or vice versa. I don't know. That's everybody though, looks like. Alright, there is my Naruto character tier list. I'm not even moving anything this time. I think I'm happy with everything the way it is. If you disagree, lick my balls. How about that? I went about this as logically as I could, based on my knowledge of the manga and the shows, plural, and obviously the ones at the bottom. I'm not doing the kid characters. We're doing the grown versions of the characters. There's no point in doing this list. Let me just go over it one more time. Yeah, Sai and what's his name being indecent, that makes sense to me. Exceptional, those guys are all exceptional. Guys and gals. Overpowered, I would say that all of those characters are overpowered in their own way. You know what? I will make one adjustment. Nope, never mind, I won't. I think he still belongs there. And I think he beats Jugo. Let me look at God tier. Literal gods at the top. Shino, I'm not explaining again. Shino definitely deserves to be there. I don't care what you say. Madara, Hashirama, then Naruto, Sasuke. Yep. Actually, no. They surpassed their predecessors by the end. So, they belong there. Alright, that there is, and you know what? I think we have to, just because they're the ones who won, they're the winners. They're the one. These ones here, these four, are the ones who beat the most powerful character in the show, which is here. So them as a team Kakashi, Team 7, they beat Kaguya. So they all go above her. I do not care what you think about Sakura. She's the one who delivered that final blow to the top of Kaguya's head. Fucking clanked her. Bang! Knocked her down so that the other two could actually seal her. So, I don't care what you say. Sakura is nasty. She's nasty. She was annoying and pointless even up until like halfway through Shippuden, but after she got the 100 healings and like her summon, they recreated the Sannin three-way deadlock and all that. She earned her place and respect. I don't care. Now anyone who says that Sakura is useless or bullshit, whatever, I'm just gonna assume you don't know anything about the show. Kagi is crazy. Hagoromo's her child, so he's just gonna be under, and then it just goes gradually from there until you get to Shino, who, with all the human-based characters or whatever, Shino is stopping. The only one who probably wouldn't lose to Shino is Orochimaru, because he would prep for that. I think Shino would be able to counter Hidan's immortality thing. So that's my reasoning here. I don't know about Zetsu in Shino. I don't know how much of Zetsu is like actual flesh, or like what's incorporeal. Like, I don't know about that. So that would be a different question. But overall, I think this is good. And you know what? I think Hinata would give Sai the business. So I'm actually going to put her above him. I think she would mess him up. I don't think she would stand a chance against these guys, though. But yeah, I think her palm strikes would give Sai the business. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. All right. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Actually, I don't know why I said I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I'm live right now. So let me do a better outro, I guess. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay. There's the Naruto one. All right, what are we gonna do next? What are we gonna do next? This is just anime cripe. No more anime. NFL? Should I do an NFL tier list? This is gonna be a weird one. I guess we can do this one. Favorites, contenders, playoff teams, potential wild card. No, I don't want one like that. I want just rate the teams. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do this based on my personal preferences, first of all. Warriors, what's going on? Tuv here. Doing another tier list. Banging them out. This one is NFL teams, and I'm just going to rate these ones based on how much I like the teams, like, personally. There's going to be no... For some of them, maybe I'll have stats or something, but, like, for the most part, it's just going to be my personal preference. So, if you agree, if you disagree, whatever, let me know in the comments. But let's get started. Right off rip, I'm going to just put my favorite team, my number one, in S, just because I have to. We haven't been doing so hot. Actually, I don't know. Didn't we just go to the Super Bowl? Here's the other thing. Okay, I probably should have prefaced with this. I have not followed football or sports really, other than like boxing and MMA and like X Games and that kind of stuff, in years. It fell off for me. Like, it's all soft now, and none of it really none of it hits the way it used to for me. Like, I'm just not interested. So I don't know the players anymore. Like, I don't know trades, none of that stuff. So I'm basing this off of like my knowledge of football 7 years ago, I guess we'll say. Like, I know things here and there. It's the same thing with the NBA. Like, I know things here and there, and like I know stats for the most part, just because I used to like being a nerd about that kind of stuff. But it's gonna be just a personal preference, what I like here. Arizona Cardinals. I'm impartial, so middle of the road, I guess. I guess I kind of like the Falcons more than Arizona. The Raiders. Was it Carr? What's his name back in like 22 or whatever? He was playing for the Raiders, I think. Unless it was I don't remember. I was following him for a while, so I guess I'll put him there. The Ravens. I met a bunch of the players when I went to attended the Joe Namath football camp. So I don't know. I guess for the Birds, we'll put it there. The Bills, they're my enemies, so they're gonna go down here. And honestly, I don't really like the Bills. It's just kind of a boring team. Carolina Panthers. I used to watch their games. I liked them for a while. I guess I'll put them here. I like their colors and their logo more. The Bears, again, don't care. The Bengals, I followed them for a little while, but I don't care. The Browns, the worst team. Just never. Actually, I'm gonna put Dallas there. The chokers of choking chokes. Like they should be the Dallas Chokers, and their logo is just a choker with a star on it around a neck. Broncos. I have respect for the Broncos. I'd put them there. I don't really like them. The Lions is one of my sub teams that like I follow when I'm not following the Patriots. I'm gonna put Green Bay up here too, just because I really like Aaron Rodgers. I think besides Tom Brady and a few others, I would say Aaron Rodgers is top 5 favorite player of all time for me. I just really like the guy. The Texans, don't care. Isn't JJ Watt on the Texans? I don't care. They had some good highlights for a while in terms of defense. The Colts, don't care. I put them there. I guess I'd put them above the Bengals. I don't know. There's really no... I don't like the Jaguars either. I'd say, I guess I like them more than all those. The Chiefs, I don't care. They're great. Great team. I don't care for them. I guess I'll put them here. I don't know. Maybe here is more fair. I don't know. I really don't understand how I'm even rating this. I like the Chargers logo. That's pretty much it. I don't like California. I don't like any. I guess here. The Rams. My buddy really likes the Rams, but they don't. I'm impartial. The Dolphins. I hate the fucking Dolphins. The Vikings. They're another one that I watch when I'm not watching the Pats. The Saints. I do like the Saints a bit, but I wouldn't say that they're one that I follow when my team is not doing well. The Giants, I'll follow them just because the rest of my family are Giants fans. The Jets, absolutely no interest, but I'll put them at the head of F. The Eagles, I will watch the Eagles as well, but again, they're going to be in B. Steelers are another one that I like to watch every now and then. The 49ers, I'll watch every now and then. Tampa, don't really care. I know they're good, but I just don't care. Seattle, I will watch Seattle above the Eagles. The Titans are another one that I watch. These are usually my 4. The Titans, the Vikings, the Lions, and the Patriots. Those are the 4 that I really like. I would follow heavily. And then these ones are like my backups, kind of. And then Washington, don't care at all. That's my list. I'm not even moving anything around. Nothing. This is where I'm at. You know what? I'll move this. We'll do that. And then I think we'll do that. That is my NFL tier list based on my personal preferences of these teams. No, nothing else. This is just my views on them. These are my favorites. It has nothing to do with stats or anything. So this has been a real quick video. I could probably make this a short. But hey, I hope you enjoyed. If you like the NFL or whatever, hey, drop a comment if you want me to do the NBA next. That one might actually be more interesting. But yeah, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, let's get out of here. I regret doing that one. That was pretty boring. Oh man. All right, I think I'm gonna end the stream here actually, because I want to go record gameplay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tier stream, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.